Okay, so this is your kind of how-to guide for how to do your illusions chart. This particular chart focuses in on the illusions made within a text. So when you're completing this chart, I'm going to break down the questions for you as I do an example. If you remember from your points breakdown, you are expected to have this example done too. So please make sure that you are pausing the video, reflecting, and completing your own work as we go. So what is the illusion? So this is where I go back in text and I have all these lovely purple things already highlighted. So let's see. I think I'm going to do the most apparent one here, which is this quote. And I'm going to copy it. So the beauty of virtual assignments, guys, as I say, is that you can copy and paste directly from the text, and then you get a little bit more of what you think. So this is actually an allusion to the song that we studied in class. So I'm going to put the quote, and then I'm going to put song so I can remember. So the first question says, what is the context of the illusion in its proper time period? What is the history behind what happened? So in this particular case, we know from learning the song that follow the drinking gourd. All right, so this is where you kind of put in what you know. So this is where you build up that historical background, which is why in all of the previous assignments and everything, I've been giving you all of that history and the song and everything else to kind of like help you build up what you know. So in this time period, the song gave instruction on how to reach freedom in the North by following the North Star at the tip of the Big Dipper. So what's the history behind what happened? So there we go. So this is just where I would put slaves, sung the song. Okay, so there you go. How does the illusion relate to the current story or the characters within the story? So this is where I have to take what I know and then think about the characterization I've looked at, the key incidents I've looked at in the story. So all of those annotations that you guys did, this is where those come into play. So in this particular case, the song So in this particular case, you would say that the song relates to the characters because they're both slaves who want to run away, and then you kind of bring in the fact that his mom shows him the drinking gourd in the sky and teaches him about the North Star earlier in the story. So that's one of those key incidences that I know that we highlighted. So what impact does the use of this illusion have on the meaning or the tone of the text? So this is where we have to think about the overall tone of the text, which you guys should have been doing in your annotation, so hopefully you kind of have an idea. And then the overall meaning. So I know that this text is really talking about that hope that the slaves had to be free. Because even at the end of it, him and his mom do not actually run away, but right here at the end, he leaves you off with that feeling of hope that he knows that one day they'll do it. And when they do it, he knows that they'll be successful. Okay? So, what impact does the use of this illusion have on the meaning and the tone of the text? So this is where I kind of think about, this song is all about the hope of freedom, and then I know the text is all about the hope of freedom. So I would say this song matches the tone of the story by focusing on the hope of freedom and the determination of the. Okay, so you can see how this song matches the tone of the story. So it impacts it simply by supporting it and giving it the historical context it needs. So that being said, your job, of course, is to, I'm going to give you one more illusion, which will be right here in the box in yours, and then you have to pick out one more on your own. So the illusion that you have to do by yourself is Promised Land. Okay? And then, of course, the other one is of your choosing. So you have to focus on the Promised Land one as well as one that you have decided upon. Okay? I hope this was helpful. Of course, we will have done this in class, so this might be a little backup for you. And remember, your videos are here to help you